Greetings, Mech Warriors. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is TTB speaking, and welcome back to another episode of German Mechgineering, the daily show where we build cold-hearted, humorless, stompy robots for maximum effectiveness and efficiency on the battlefields of Mechwarrior Online. And as you can see from the mech right in front of you, today it is Hunchback time. Missile Hunchback time. Yep. So, look at the speaking profile, by the way. Nice profile. You can use about 25% of your mech, expose that, and shoot at the enemy. And the missile launch is actually relatively close to the cockpit, so we have a really good peaking profile that should be really nice for us to use. Okay, what kind of weapon systems are we using? MRMs. The basis for this build is a light 250 engine, so we will only be going 81 kph. That is relatively slow for a Hunchback, but still fast enough to keep up with all the teammates, and it should allow us to be that sandblasting damage amplifier that you want to have on your team to remove armor from enemies so that you can go ahead and, if you have more accurate weapon systems like lasers, like PPCs, like Gauss rifles and whatnot, to take down those opened up components. The right side torso will take the MRM40, left side torso will take the MRM20, and then we take 5 tons of ammo. We remove some armor from the head as well as the right arm and left arm. You can also remove some armor from the legs, maybe armor up the arms a little bit more. I'll leave that up to you guys. The reason why we're doing MRM40 plus 20 is the 40 is 12 tons, the 20 is 7 tons, so together 19 tons of weight. If you go double 30s, you go 20 tons of weight, so you're spending 1 more ton, which, yeah, I mean, it depends on what you want to do. You could lower the arms, you could lower the legs and go to 230s. I decided to have a little bit more tankiness and go with 40 plus 20 instead. Okay. Let's have a look at the skill tree. I heavily invested into the firepower tree. Missile rack 1 and 2, of course, missile spread 1 and 2, high explosive, and all the cooldown nodes that I could grab up. Not all the heat gen nodes, because this mech is not insanely hot. It can go hot over time, but it's not insanely hot. So, yeah, we just grab the ones that are on the way. And we're also grabbing velocity to make our missiles a little bit faster. If you look at the range on those MRM40s right now, we now have 550 plus 77 meters, so 627, if my math is correct, range on those MRMs. That is really nice. That means we can reach quite far with those, and a little bit added velocity makes it easier to hit those targets at longer ranges. Then we go into the survival tree. We take the full survival tree except AMS overload 1 and 2. And then last but not least, just the auxiliary tree, double cool shot with cool shot cooldown, and double RD strike or an RD strike and the UAV. I'll leave it up to you. That is the build for today, guys. Let's take this thing to the dropship and see how it performs. I shall see you there. Alrighty guys, here we are on our first map, and it is going to be Caustic Valley. And there's our first customer. We shoot him in the face, we twist away, and we're gone. That was fast. That was a nice and easy volley towards him. Let's see if we can do that again. Nope. Nobody here anymore. Nobody hiding inside the vapors. So let's go ahead and shoot the enemies over there. I see an assault mech, and I think what I was a Warhammer. So, oh, never mind. We just got shot in the face here. Ooh, get back to cover. That was slightly dangerous. There was an assault mech poking away at us, so let's get our nose down. The reason why I'm rotating right now is because the teammates didn't really push up with me. It didn't look like they want to have a firing line, so I'm going to switch my position here to try and find easier targets to shoot at and live through the whole ordeal. Going in onto that enemy Marauder 2, twisting away and switching position once more. Now, as you can see from the range and everything, this is being run with very little skill points in there. I think like 20 skill points or so in the mech. Let's go ahead, shoot the enemy Warhammer over there and get back to cover. The beautiful thing is you can already start moving to cover when your missiles are on the way, so you don't have to worry about staring down onto the enemy too much. So that is an added benefit of this mech, and I really recommend you use that. Once you've shot your missiles, always go ahead and twist away. I'm trying to put the RD down over there now. Yeah, that should work. And let's see, what can we shoot at here? There's Nova around the corner. Try to hit him here. Yep, beautiful. And we keep on going. Now our assaults are all still in the Delta 4 position, and some of them are even in positions where they cannot hit any enemies whatsoever. But that's alright. We will go ahead and push towards Sector 5 because there are some enemies there that I want to visit and say hi to. So let's get around the corner here and try and find something, for example that hotel dude, or potentially his friends. Let's see. We go up on this hill here, shoot the guy, and drop back into cover again. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. There's a king crab around the corner, we need to be wary of that guy. And there is the Cyclops that was shooting me before. Okay, I have to be a little bit careful now. I can't go in on my own. My assaults are very far away. So let's go around the right hand side, join my light mechs here, and see if we can amplify some damage onto that Cyclops or his friends. For example, that Marauder 2. Oh yeah, that looks like a good customer. Let's go over the hill. Oh, never mind. We just go over the armor. Never mind. Yeah, he was looking at us, he was shooting at us, so he is the more important target. Always prioritize the targets, guys. Shoot what's shooting you, and hopefully shoot them into cover so that you can shoot more targets. Okay, Cyclops is around the corner. He is not doing so well anymore, so we should be able to help out here. Nope, Cyclops is in cover, so we go for the Warhammer once more. Now, hopefully, we can help out with that Cyclops, go in on the side torso, get a nice volley in, close in with our teammates, and that should be all she wrote for him. And that Marauder 2 is also almost down. Here we go, nice volley into the target. And now I'm gonna go ahead and lead the charge because I am an assault hunchback. And what do assault hunchbacks do? They assault, so let's get around the corner, shoot this guy in the face. Keep on walking, you can't stop at this point, keep walking, and there we go, there's the king crab, gets a shot here as well. Now I finally have some teammates around me, which is good. They're not as fast as kinds around here, but that's alright, they have pushed in now, and we are slowly but surely working on the enemy. Got a light mech to our left, but I can just ignore him. I'm just gonna stick around here with my big guys, and we're gonna go after all these targets here. Can't shoot at the pirate spawn right now, there's too many legs around, I don't want to shoot my teammates, so I'm gonna go for a full circle here and then into his side onto the legs, and then we find the king crab here, so let's go ahead and go on his leg, destroy that, hopefully. No, it's not quite done. Oh, never mind. I should not have tried to brawl with that king crab. I think we got his leg in the end, but we are doing a somersault for it because he still had all his weapons left, and that was an Ace-20, an LV-10, and quad SRM6s, I believe. So that is very, very dangerous and very powerful. You can't brawl that in an MRM Hunchback, but our sacrifice allowed our team to go ahead and pull out the win. So here we stand victorious. I mean, they stand victorious. My mech has been shot to hell. 0 killing blows, 10 assists, 2 combos damage dealt, 702 damage done, and 3 components taken out on this beautiful run. Guys, if you enjoy this content, check out my Patreon page, become an active supporter of little old me. Alright guys, I think it's time to move on to the second map, and it is going to be joy, oh joy, Polar Highlands, yes, okay. Let's try and find some targets here in the Hotel 8 India 8 area. I see Blood sneaking up, Mistlings. Oh, hello there, Mr. Locust. Give him a little bit of a massage with our MRMs and hopefully scare him away. And now we can go on to his Blood buddy. Get one shot out, and now I have to reposition, guys. You don't want to keep peeking against hardcore Dakar builds. The artillery strike did some good damage on these guys as well. Now we can go in onto the enemy. What is it, an enforcer, I think, on the Hotel 8 right side. I'm waiting for my teammates, but they are very skittish to push in right now, which is unfortunate. We'll just drop down the next artillery strike and drop our mech down because we're getting too much love from the enemy at this point. The good thing is we have a slight little hill here that we can use. Artillery strike is successful, 2 hits already, very nice. And let's see what we can find. We have a long firing line that is not moving, however. And there are some targets over here. Okay, I just need to walk into position here now, guys. Nothing too crazy, just find a good target, like that direwolf, shoot him in the face, and get back to cover before he can shoot back. There's a little ridge right now, and that little ridge is protecting me because, as you know, direwolves are a little bit of a knuckle dragger. So that is all good. There is an enemy supernova. I'm shooting a few missiles here into the ground, but it's alright. I just tried to get a little bit of shots onto him so he gets his nose down again. Got some buddies around here with me as well. There's a crab on the side. That's not a crab, it's a crab, never mind. There's a supernova. ATM-12 on the supernova. That is very dangerous. I don't want to get any closer than that. There's a dire whale again, we give him a nice volley to the face, and if our teammates are pushing up now, we can easily take this guy out. 6 large pulse lasers is a weird loadout for a dire whale. There's a crab with AMS. I don't really want to shoot this guy because the AMS is just going to take down a lot of my missiles. This guy I want to shoot though, however. That's an enforcer. He's coming a little bit closer. A little bit too close. I might have a Kintaro. Ha! See? Misjudged the mech. But that's alright. I got my teammates around here with me, so they should be able to take him out very quickly. He's actually overheated, and he's dead. Beautiful. Now we can go ahead and find some different targets. For example, the Marauder over there, or potentially... Yep, the Blood Asp. Now the problem is our teammates have NASCAR'd very far away, but they're not in a position where they can shoot the enemy, and the problem is that our guys that are up front, including myself, we're gonna get shot to hell here, whereas our teammates are trying to hunt down the crab behind us. So I'm prioritizing targets now. I'm trying to go for that Mad Cat, because I think he's the most dangerous target right now. Twisting around left and right. Lost my MRM20. I still have my MRM40 though, so that's good, but unfortunately I'm getting torn down by missiles. Now my team is far away. 6 kills to 7. We still have one light mech in between the enemy, but he is all alone, and yeah, we can't really help him right now. We've got a Banshee with us here, but it's already very damaged, and that Mad Cat is very fresh still. Even though we got some hits in, we got a Raven with us on the right-hand flank, but I don't think it's gonna be enough here. I'm gonna try to do as much as possible here. We got away 2 of his ACs, or rather we jammed him, so we need to take his side torso before we can do anything useful here. Other than that, there's little that we can do basically. Yeah, I think this guy is probably just gonna win them the match here. Let's see. Yep, this is incoming. That's not good. Let's get one more volley off if we can. We could get one more off. Beautiful. I still wasn't able to take away the side torso. Unfortunately, I don't have the accuracy to do that with the MRMs. I just have a sandblasting weapon. So we finally die, and now we get to watch our teammates bite the bullet as well. That's a Piranha, okay, and the other guy is still in the Raven, so it's a Piranha and the Raven against 5 targets. Unfortunately, they're getting lurmed to hell right now. Raven still fighting against the other light mech. Piranha is going in, and he is going for the Lurm boat. Alright. Lurm 15s on the Vapor Eagle. That is a sacrilege. Let's see, can he get him down though? See, the problem is the Lurm boat is still quite fresh. Takes quite a bit of time to get through his front armor. The thing is though, like, this Marauder was CT open and ready to drop, and the other guy was also CT very open and side torso extremely open, so, you know, different choice of targets, but in the end it just boils down to the enemy team did a better job of fighting, and our guys just went into the boonies too far, and that is how you lose. Potato loses you games. And the Raven is just twitching around. Okay, let's have a look at the scoreboard and see how we did in this weird round of Polar Highlands, which Polar Highlands always tends to be a little bit weird. 0 killing blows, 5 assists, 2 KMDDs, 815 damage done with 2 components taken out, which is top damage on the team by a far bit, and our assaults unfortunately did do nothing. Well, that's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed today's video. I'll see you soon.